Oh wait, it's recording.
It is recording.
That concludes the Zumba lesson for today.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you for welcome to Twin Tarot. I'm David.
I'm Gary.
And today we're going to talk about the loving, mentoring relationship between
nurturing
between J.D. Vance and Donald Trump. Talk about two piranhas in a too small a fishbowl there. What's going to happen between these guys? Peter Thiel, it seems, forced J.D. Vance on Donald Trump like a second helping of vegetables when Trump didn't even want the first helping. But, assuming that Trump gets into office, you can only imagine the first thing J.D. Vance wants to do is get him right out of office. Now, Trump get to, it's like there's scenarios. Like, first thing J.D. Vance does is stick the knife in him, 25th Amendment, his butt right out of the office. Does J.D. Vance offer a pardon to get Trump out? Do they let Trump just go on a revenge tirade while J.D. Vance runs the country? How are they? Will they even make it that far? Will Trump try to get rid of J.D. Vance because he doesn't trust him before he's ever inaugurated? Yeah. It's the possibilities are endless and mind-numbing.
Yeah, does Trump realize he's expendable?
Exactly. His narcissism may not even allow Trump to think that Trump's the expendable one. I'm sure he knows J.D. Vance is the expendable one, but does he know it could come back the other way?
Yes.
And if he does recognize it, will he do something preemptive to stop it? Again, the treachery abounds in this toxic relationship. And I'm sure, and Melania's not there to comfort him.
So today, it's Sunday, November 17th. It's about 2 p.m.
Prove it. Your clock. Show it on your clock, mister. There you go. Okay.
So Dave and I have been reading all day. So this is going to be Friday's reading. Thank you for those that have been watching throughout the week. We just did a video on Donald Trump's health, and based on that, it looks like we might have a tower moment heading Trump's way.
And to sort of sum up that reading from yesterday, which we recorded a half an hour ago, but it seems like his health event's going to be triggered by something.
Yes.
And again, whether it's like Biden saying, "Hold on a second here, Pilgrim, this election's not decided yet."
Yeah. So, Trump and J.D. Vance, some of this may have to go under a presupposition that right now they make it to the White House. The current energy is suggesting that is probably not happening. A lot
of free will choices involved in that.
Yeah, there's a lot of free will. And so let's just see what the current situation is with their relationship. How's that? We'll just sort of take it from there.
Yeah, I'll let you start.
I'll start.
I'm going to make you do all the heavy lifting on this week. Not that you haven't been doing all the heavy lifting for like a month now.
God, it feels like a month, doesn't it?
It's only been two weeks where I basically disappeared. But
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna push this back.
2 weeks. Yeah, I guess it is.
It's about 10 days. About 10 days. And just for those of you that are asking, this is
here you go. Rainbow Obsidian.
Rainbow Obsidian. This is Azurite on Malachite.
Excellent.
And this is
tourmaline, black tourmaline.
Black tourmaline. And I have this white crystal with the tourmaline in it that's in the shed right now.
White crystal. You're not talking about Gary, the celestial smoky quartz.
Yeah, the celestial. That's it.
That's a smoky quartz.
Okay.
I was going to say, hold on for a second here. Yeah. Because this is white quartz with tourmaline in it.
Ah. Okay.
And you don't have that.
I do not have that.
Unless I find something to give to you. You don't have that yet.
Okay. So here we go. So foundation of the reading. What is the current energy between Trump's relationship with JD Vance. Oh dear.
Knives out.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna leave in soon.
Yeah. It's not a healthy relationship, to say the least. Where do you even go with this? It's
Throw more cards and you'll find out.
Yeah, it's interesting because what this was when we were doing the Trump health video, which came out yesterday, which we just recorded. This was the tower moment where Trump's brain is blowing up. And I think maybe in this case, JD Vance realizes that Trump's brain is blowing up. That he is not on stable ground here. It could also be Trump's looking at JD Vance going, I can't trust this guy as far as I can kick him. But if we're going down together.
Right.
The challenge is the Queen of Cups. Once again, Trump trying to keep his emotions in check. That was also in the reading that if he kept if he kept his emotions in check, he'd be okay. But the way the reading turned it looked like Biden was going to come forward and say the election, that there was some fraud going on in the election, and that caused the tower moment.
I'm just wondering if like, this is like the breakup that neither one of them is talking about, or the treachery that neither one of them, they're not showing their hands. What's the shadow card?
What's that?
What's the shadow card?
Yeah, you're going to like it.
Oh, Jesus. Backstabbing, betrayal. Oh, my God. These two deserve each other.
Yeah. Well, and this is also Libby's health card. Libby from Meister Tarot consistently pulls those Three of Swords cards whenever she does a Trump health reading. So, but yeah, like Dave said, there's heartbreak and betrayal. I mean, these guys do not trust each other.
No, nor should they.
Conversely, Trump's health is going down. JD Vance is trying to keep a lid on his emotions. He's probably ecstatic, but the heartbreak. It just is the mind going first or is the body going first on Trump? Let's keep going. But right now, they don't have. It doesn't look like they got a great relationship going. Or there's certainly some secrets. You've got the knowledge of what's going on behind the scenes and trying to keep it secret. Current energy, Seven of Swords. we stole this election.
We stole it fair and square.
Can we get away with it? They thieves in the night. Overarching energy is the Page of Cups. Are they still buying this nonsense? It could be that Trump's, his mental health is getting to the point where he's just starting to act loonier and loonier. You're about to jump in?
I was going to say, they can't trust each other.
No.
They both know that they'll steal it from each other and that, they don't see eye to eye on things. Each thinks the other person is crazy and beneath them.
Yep. And Trump's probably looking at JD Vance going, the guy's this young punk who's just crazy. He's just nuts. Comes up with crazy.
I don't need you. They don't need each other. They absolutely don't need each other. They're not a team.
No. The lesson to be learned is they should be a team.
Well, what's the opposite of that?
What's that?
What's the opposite of the Two of Cups?
Yeah, that they're not a team.
They're not a team. They're individual. Yeah. They're individual players, not team players.
Yeah, but to your point, they need to be team players, and that's the lesson. Is they need to be team players, but they're not. They don't trust each other.
Nope. Nor should they.
Outcome.
Oh God. Perfect.
Swords. One wants to fight, the other wants to walk away, not knowing.
No. Winner takes all.
Yep.
And that's a card of narcissism. These guys are huge narcissists. They both know that they're the better person, and they deserve that. This literally is like the movies where you see the thieves arguing over the treasure, and they're killing each other. What Shakespeare play was it? Where the blade is poison, and might be Hamlet, and they stab each other, but somebody's got a poison blade and nicks the other guy, so the other guy wins, but he's poisoned, so he dies too. There's a whole lot of nobody's going to win in this one because there's just nothing but treachery.
Yep.
Okay, so my quick four-carder: will Trump try to get rid of J.D. Vance before the inauguration? Because talk about not even letting him get a sniff of that. No, kind of the I'm going to actually not before I'm going to do a full 7 card because I want to know if Trump smells a problem here. Betrayal, heartbreak, betrayal, 9 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands, the hillbilly brawl card. Can't trust this hillbilly.
Why don't you make
Trump's anxiety with the betrayal. Trump knows something's up with J.D. Vance. Got the Fool card, starting that new journey with him. The Star card, vying over who's going to be the head of the ticket here. Page of Pentacles. He was forced on him. It's like, we'll give you some money. You take this young guy. But Trump can't be trusted. Just like J.D. Vance can't be trusted. Does Trump know about J.D. Vance? Trump is ready. Trump knows and he's ready to act on it. He basically took on J.D. Vance. He got elected. He doesn't need J.D. Vance anymore. He doesn't need Peter Thiel's money. He's going to make his own money. I wouldn't trust Trump. Trump will get the machinations in place to replace J.D. Vance. Will he do it before the inauguration? He's making plans. Making plans. Now, why don't you read? Will J.D. Vance try and oust Trump for like using the 25th Amendment?
Yeah, okay.
And I'll look to see if J.D. Vance will try and oust Trump using a pardon.
You have a 4-carder?
Yeah. Okay. Do you want the? Well, I'm gonna do a pardon. You do the 25th Amendment.
Yeah, 25th Amendment.
Maybe it's both.
Could be both. 25th Amendment.
Pardon.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Oh God, yes. Okay. Mine's yes, absolutely. We'll offer him a pardon. Here we go. We're going to get you free of the legal consequences. We'll plan it out. Bringing an end to the presidency through the pardon process. He'll probably let Trump I'll promise I'll get some retribution for you. What do you get?
So for the 25th Amendment, I've got the Moon card. It's like, yeah, your brain is kind of fogging. You're starting to become forgetful and confused. The Democrats might be celebrating, or this could be Peter Thiel and the oligarchs are celebrating because they're finally going to get rid of him. Right now, Trump and J.D. Vance, they've kind of chained themselves to the Heritage Foundation and the oligarchs, and that's kind of the driver behind this. Everyone's kind of chained themselves to this. And then J.D. Vance, I was brought on board because I'm young and I've got things of value to bring forth. And underneath it is the Ace of Cups. This new emotion, these overwhelming emotions, because you know what? Your mind is gone.
And it's funny. The next card I have was the Devil card for me. This could be they offer to Trump and he says no.
Yeah.
Not good enough. I want more.
Yeah, and mine is the Hangman. 25th Amendment. You got to look at this in a different way. This could also get you out of your court cases.
Not the state ones, though.
No,
maybe that's the problem. It gets them out of the feds, but not the states.
Well, and that's the problem with the pardon in the first place, is because Trump has to admit that he's guilty of the crimes.
Well, it doesn't have to admit it. Part of the pardon process is you are acknowledging you are guilty of those crimes. Mm-hmm. Doesn't have to admit a damn thing, but that's the implicit nature of a pardon. You're guilty of these crimes, so therefore we're going to give you a pardon. And Trump's not going to want to do that. Oh, so you're not guilty of these crimes? Well, then your pardon's null and void. Yeah. I think he's going to be offered a pardon. He's not going to take it because it's not enough. the thing with the pardon is it will never be enough. It's kind of a set deal, and Trump always is trying to change the terms of a set deal. So I think they'll offer it to him. He won't take it. So what's next? 25th Amendment. And I think that's kind of the implicit threat of J.D. Vance. Should they get into the point where Trump and Vance are inaugurated, that's the implicit threat. Take the pardon or else will the 25th Amendment you, and you won't get the pardon. So then I want to ask is, will Trump try and oust Vance? If this offer comes through, pardon or 25th Amendment, will Trump oust Vance?
Okay.
Demand his resignation.
It's kind of like when Porsche tried to buy VW. And VW said, no, I think we'll just buy you instead.
All right. Let's see. Will Trump demand Vance resign? We got the celebration card, High Priestess, the Emperor. Look at all these major arcana here. You read
I know what I think it is.
He might, but it's presidential act, right? No, I'm the king now. I won. I'm the king. I can do whatever I want. But then again, Vance knows stuff that could unseat the king.
Yeah.
F around and find out. Reap what you sow. I don't think it's almost like he doesn't get the chance. He threatens to do it, but he can't back it up. Because if he tries to do it, then there are consequences for him.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine J.D. Vance saying, oh, that's how you want to play it? Fine. Here we go. By the way, here's how Trump stole the election. Oust him, and he's no longer the king.
Yeah, because J.D. Vance, he has shown the ability and willingness to completely 180 his position.
Yeah.
He was a definite, Donald Trump is a clear and present danger to the United States, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm his running mate. And now, so
now I'm going to be the next president because I'm going to make sure this guy's out of the way.
Yeah. So he's very capable of that sort of treachery there. He's not loyal to Donald Trump.
I think they take each other out and we all win.
Maybe that's the tower is they're both pitching themselves out at the same time.
Exactly. They're wrestling with each other and they both fall out of the tower to their death.
Yes. Political.
Not physical.
Yeah, because that makes sense. Because if J.D. Vance goes down the path that the election was stolen and that there was fraud, guess what? Both of you are gone.
It's almost like he has to threaten that. I'll expose the cheating, and then neither one of us get it. And Trump's like, "Go for it." I'm king. I'm not leaving. They're horrible people.
Yeah,
they're horrible people. It's just how low will they go? And I think they're both quite capable of hitting rock bottom and digging. So,
there's that saying. If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you need to do is stop digging. Because you just dig your way out of a hole. So I don't think I got anything more for this one.
No, these are treacherous people. Donald Trump is a shark, and he surrounded himself with sharks, and the sharks or piranhas. I use the case. They're gonna consume each other. Hopefully, they don't get that opportunity. But if they are given that opportunity, it's going to be a shite show. Absolute mess. I don't really care to have to live through that, but it's out of my hands. It's out of our hands. This is if the free will choices of people at higher pay grades than you or I.
Mm-hmm.
So you can hope for the most benevolent outcome, but that doesn't mean the ride's not going to be a rocky one. It just means the outcome is going to be benevolent. I got nothing else either. Let's end it. Thank you very much for watching this video and supporting our channel. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe. We put out a new video every single night at midnight Pacific time.
Except when I'm having emotional meltdowns, in which case you will maybe get the occasional solo video by Gary.
Well, I don't do a solo because I have not David with me.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah,
Clearly, he provides all the insight that you need.
I couldn't possibly do it solo. It's a twin channel. And we have one thing that no other channel gives you.
Is it the Starbucks vanilla latte with some whipped cream on the top?
That would be one thing. I can't think of another channel that might have it. But we also have the secret card. And the secret card,
which is the Two of Swords.
Two of Swords. My secret
Make your
card
decisions.
is the Moon card.
Make your decisions not knowing the outcome.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know what we don't know. Yeah, this Trump and J.D. Vance's relationship. We don't know where J.D. Vance is. That's for sure. No one's seen him. And
He's in a bunker trying to survive.
God. And we don't know what their real relationship is, but it looks like it's very cloudy and confused.
Yeah.
That could just be J.D. Vance's internal identification. He's not sure what pronouns he wants to use these days.
Put some poison in his eyeliner.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you soon.
Yeah, everyone. Take care. We'll catch you on the next video.